Hey guys, so I am at the Amex Stadium today for Brighton against Chelsea. I had a great time the last time I was here, back in January. Thankfully though, it's not raining today. It's not actually even that cold. See the teams behind me, they're warming up. Hazard is up front in the false number 9 position. He said he didn't really like that position after the City game, but let's see whether or not he can get on the score sheet. I'll be back at half time. So it's 2-0 at the break. Chelsea are in cruise control, and Hazard has been the difference really for Chelsea in this first half. He set up Pedro for the opener, played a key role in that opener, and then he scored the second after a mistake from Leon Balogun. He gave the ball straight to Willian. Willian slipped in Hazard. He outpaced his entire Brighton defence and slot a nice low ball past Ryan. I have to say the atmosphere has been very different to when I came here in January. It's been pretty flat. I know Brighton are losing, but Brighton were losing in that game as well, but they seem to give it a bit more of a go in that game. Today it's been really flat. Chelsea are pretty much dominating quite comfortably. Let's see whether or not Brighton can pull at least a goal back in the second half. It ends 2-1 to Chelsea. The second half was completely different to the first half. What an atmosphere we got in the second half, and that was because Brighton came out and they really tested Chelsea with attack after attack, and you kind of wonder if Brighton had started the game as they kind of ended it, they might have actually gotten something from this match. Solly March got a goal back. It was interesting to see how Chelsea were 2-0 ahead, should really have comfortably won this game, and yet they let Brighton back in, and it kind of reminds you of what Sarri's been talking about recently, which is, you know, he wants his team to be determined throughout the whole match and certainly against all opposition, but they don't necessarily do that. You saw what happened against Wolves, same thing, although this time they weren't punished for it. Final thoughts, Hazard, man of the match, deservedly so. A goal, an assist, and you know, even if you play him up front, he has an impact. It's clearly though not his best position. You can see that he prefers to be left right, because even when he's playing up front, he starts to drift towards the left. Interestingly as well, Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on before Ross Barkley. Can we look into that at all? Well, you know, the fact that he is being brought on ahead of Barkley now, I think shows that Sarri is trusting him more and more. That is good news for Loftus-Cheek. The players, well, some of them are Chelsea players, are warming down. You probably can't see it, but they are warming down there. That's me done at the Amex Stadium. Hope you've enjoyed my matchday vlog. Hit subscribe, and I'll be back at Stamford Bridge next week as Chelsea take on Bournemouth in the League Cup. And obviously you came up against Eden Hazard, who, you know, put in a man of the match performance. Just how hard is it to try and stop him and contain him in a game like this?
He's unbelievable. We just spoke about it in the dressing room. I think he's as quick with the ball as he is without the ball. His control is magnificent. So it's very hard to. You cannot control him, really. It's hard.